Y'all in for a good one today.
Hey, what's going on? What's up?
We'll take the ball.
Let's go. Let's go, man. Ready. Here comes the boom.
Hey, let's go. Big stop, fellas.
Hey.
Second down. Stanton's pass incomplete.
All right, time for me to jump in here, do a little talking.
Second down.
Just trying to play through this last game of the season with the Bandits until the playoffs anyway. So it looks like we're going to make it. Maybe. Sever with a great catch over the middle. By the way, again, I cannot stress enough. While I am thinking about changing teams, changing rosters for next season, I really have enjoyed some of these players. I love the players that I've picked up. And that's why it's hard for me to think about, it's hard for me to really commit fully to taking a new position at another team, in another league, because these are guys I picked. You know, these guys I picked out of college. And they're playing well. You know, Shield Sever. I'm going to miss Lepa Perrault. He's a reliable receiver. I just got all these guys who are really solid guys. And, you know, Henry King, although he's not having a great year, he's out there. He's a good blocker. He's a good receiver. You guys can do a lot of things. And I just feel like there's Sever again. I mean, look at him catching the out and taking it to the end zone. Gregory Lindo, 44 years old, still playing Brady ball, still flipping it out and putting up points. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I might come back. I might stay with the Bandits. We'll see. Man, Montgomery's not very good. And you can tell because the fans, you know, the stands are not packed. They're not getting advertising. I doubt they're selling much merch. Robert Mandu is a great back. They've now got De La Oro, also a great back. But it's just not, you know, they're not in sync. Not a great team. I feel bad for him. I do. But that doesn't mean I'm going to take it easy on him. I am going to try to make sure that we win this game. Oof, right across the middle of Mandu. That was good. He had pressure coming from the side, and he was still able to get that ball out. Yeah, right at the last minute. De Marinis, good player. Good player. But I've got better players. My defense is excellent. So, defensive line especially, my middle linebacker, DC Flynn, just that guy he's already a star. And he's only, it's his first year in the league. Or second year? Right now I gotta go look. Yeah, second year in the league. 86 speed, 86 strength. And look at Generette behind him. Generette, the only slide on this guy is his skill level. But I mean, I've got two really good inside linebackers. Maybe I should use 355 more. Yeah, maybe I should. Except I don't think we have that here. No, we don't. I'm thinking of College Bowl. We don't have two middle line. I can use 3-4 though for certain plays, like 2 bite. If you got guys with good speed and good strength, you want to use them, especially to stop the run. Could use a 46. I could probably do that as well, but 46 is going to be kind of handicap me on the pass coverage. Nonetheless, I mean, again, that's the thing. That's where it comes into you always thinking about your personnel. You're always thinking about the plays you're calling. Oh, pick DC Flynn. That's what I'm talking about. I drafted that guy. I felt like he was going to be good, and he has proven my confidence. Like, he has demonstrated why I thought that he was going to be excellent. He has not. He's the opposite of a bust. He's a comet. Dude's just remarkable player. Has made so many plays for me. Henry King, I don't know, it must be is it my tackles? Is that the problem? Do I need better tackles? My tackles are really good, I thought. I mean, good enough. Not high enough skill, maybe? I don't know, man. It's just crazy. They do well in pass protection, though, and I'm wondering, sorry, I realize I'm doing this a lot, but strength 89. Oh, see, he's unhappy. 76 speed, 91, 89. But see, this guy's just not skilled enough. He's a rookie. He's gonna be good though. Ooh, why are you even? What's going on here? Why would you be? There's an 86 and an 82. Yeah, I mean, I've just got really strong guys. I don't know why. I did have my center was the wrong guy though. Alright, let's resume this game then. See if this matters, man. See if this makes even a lick of difference. Even a lick of difference. But yeah, I mean, that's what you do. That's what this game is about. And it's really fun. It's genuinely a fun game because of that. Oh, run, Lindo. Oh, you need to throw the ball, bro. You're holding on to the ball too long. That's driving me crazy. I actually benched him briefly earlier on because he was not doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna punt. Early in the game, up by 7. I feel like I can punt here. Oh, Yellow got hammered, absolutely drilled on that tackle. If you haven't played APF 2K8, All Pro Football 2K8, and you're a fan of football video games, I recommend you do. I know not everybody, it's, an older game. You can usually get it emulated on your computer if you so desire. I've got an Xbox 360, and I actually got it. I got it cheap, and I got it specifically for that purpose, to play APF 2K8. I also picked up 2K5 and a couple Madden, Madden 09, NFL Head Coach 09. They came in a box set. And I think Madden 13. I haven't played much Madden 13 at all. I've only played Madden 09 is interesting. It really is. Madden 09 was an interesting game in that it feels very uneven. Some really good stuff in it, but very uneven. It's very difficult for me to get rushing yards in that game. I was playing with Miami, but somehow with Josh McCown at QB, I was able to get like 400 some yards in a game. 4 TDs, no picks. And what's interesting is that a lot of it is because I played it like I play Legend Bowl. When they were playing cover 3, a lot of times I'd pick out routes, deep outs, and beat them that way. And then when they were playing cover 2, I'd use running backs up the middle for quick slants from the tight end. The same stuff I do in Legend Bowl and College Bowl, and it works. So yeah, it's just very. Oh, there we go. I'm happy that he got 4 yards. Like, I should not be impressed with 4 yards from Henry King. Henry King should be going the distance on every play. And I don't know why he's not. Anyway, but that was an interesting thing about Madden. I did not realize how much Legend Bowl, how accurate it was in terms of, well, I mean, not that Madden gameplay is so accurate, but how similar it was in certain things to Madden from that era. I don't know about this era. I haven't played Madden very much at all recently. But I mean, that at the same time, that's football. It's how skilled are you guys? How skilled are you? And you just go from there. I don't want to do that. I'm going for it here, obviously. You know what? No, I'm not. 4th and 3. I'm just going to punt. Yeah, I'm just going to punt. Why not? Yep. Good times. Coach mode in this game. I think the difficulty level, I'm starting to strongly believe that the difficulty levels mean nothing now. Something got affected in a patch or something where the difficulty levels no longer scale up. The performance of the players on defense or whatever no longer scales up. And that's okay for coach mode. It doesn't matter because it's AI VAI. It was never gonna work there. But that's why I play coach mode now more, because regular mode is pretty easy in a lot of ways. So yeah. So now I play coach mode, and it's a lot more fun. Plus, it's easier for me to not have to worry. Like, I was getting stressed at times trying to play in superstar mode on Legend Bowl and try to talk at the same time. Just doing coach mode is really fun. I really wish that this game would be expanded and that more stuff would be added for coaches. More like have a really. Oh man, I shouldn't have punted. That dude just busted through there. That was crazy. Yep. Okay. Just did the fold back play. Don't like that. Oh no. It all started with that Mandu run. Dude just torched me. Okay. So we go on. But yeah, I do wish that we had A, coach hiring and firing would be great. But then also B, I wish that each coach had individual playbooks that they brought with them, and that's what you played with. I wish that, certain training coaches added certain boosts to guys. I wish that you had like a training program through the week. Or even, I don't know. When you get into the Madden stuff, I don't want another Madden clone where it was like, the way that they did some of their franchise stuff was really kind of boring, to be honest. Ooh, you threw it right at him. Rare mistake from Lindo there. That was not a good decision. It was a bad choice. With that guy sitting over the top like that. I wish that, Madden stuff was kind of boring in that you had all these almost like chores to do each time you played a game. And this is also true of NCAA football in certain years. I didn't like that at all. I thought that was kind of a lot of it just felt inane and kind of dumb, actually. But I think, to be fair, I think a lot of recruiting feels that way too for a lot of coaches. I think it's some coaches hate recruiting, and I totally understand why. So it is a lot of dumb phone calls and just mostly trying to assure these guys that they're gonna, oh yeah, we're gonna do everything you want. This is not working out for me. This 3-4 right now. I'm gonna have to go back to 4-3 and maybe do some blitzes because they're carving me up on the run game. For this game, I would think, I have my own ideas on how I'd like to see it go, but for coaching, but I think there's probably a lot of other good ideas out there too that people have. I would just love to see something where like you pick a position group, choose to train them for a week. If you've got a game coming up where you see that, hey, I've got a chance to get some yards on the ground, train your guards, train your blockers and stuff, run blocking to get a little extra boost in certain stats just for a week. And depending on their work ethic and their intelligence and the coaching abilities and the coaching specialties, whatever boost they might get is based on that. Simple stuff, simple stuff where it's just button clicks, I want this, I want that, and see what comes of it. Because a lot of, for as much as people make out of each individual drill and practice and all that stuff, which Madden did a lot of, you're doing these drills and you have to do this, and depending on how you perform in this drill with your controller, that's the boost they get. But a lot of it is just kind of a try it and see approach in the NFL. People think that, oh, these guys are strategists, they're professional, they make millions, so everything they do is carefully planned out, and they do a lot of careful planning. I'm not saying they don't. But even they will admit that despite all the planning they do, at the end of the day, a lot of it's just kind of, well, wait and see what happens. Because you can have really great plans, but there's so many variables that you cannot control and that you can't even keep track of that really everything is a bit of a gamble. Try it and see. Do your best to give them the best possible chance at making it work, but don't expect it to work every time, because it's just you got 22 guys on the field. You have to get all of your guys to do the right thing at the right moment and trust that their guys aren't going to also do exactly the right thing at the right moment, because even if you do the right things, they can still do just the right thing themselves, and your great plan is destroyed. And I think that there needs to be that element to any football game. And I think that's what I think Legend Bowl does that really well. Legend Bowl and College Bowl really do have that feeling where sometimes it's like, I did it right, though. And it just didn't work out. And that is football. In fact, I don't know if there's anything more football than that. That feeling of, I did it right, and it still didn't work out. And then other times, I did it right, and it worked out. Not just as I planned, but even better. That randomness, I've talked about that a lot, but that randomness, that chance, that just guys doing their absolute best and somehow either it works or it doesn't, whether offense or defense. I think that is really what football, at the end of the day, that's why people watch. That's why human football will probably, it's very difficult to imagine it being truly replaced, because there are so many variables. It would be very difficult for AI to replicate, and also even if AI could replicate it, it could not replicate it the way that humans would actually do it, and I think people want that. Football is a very human game. All sports are very human, and they need to stay that way. They need to, even like with the referee calls and stuff like that. The problem, I agree with people wanting better cameras and wanting computers to calculate where the ball should be and which penalty was what, all that stuff. Because, you know, errors cause wins and losses sometimes. But I also think that that's part of the game. I think referees have been making mistakes for many, many years. And I just think that when you hand that over to a computer to make that decision at the end of the day, was this a good call or not? I think that maybe it will be more accurate. But also, maybe it will be less fun. Now, I do think that the corruption, that I do believe there's corruption within the referee ranks at times. And I think, you know, getting rid of that will be an advantage. But if you've ever messed around with AI, even for, you know, had discussions with it, had conversations, AI is not only capable of lying, but enjoys lying. AI lies constantly because it wants to engage. It seeks engagement and approval to feed you more. That's its function in many cases. So AI will tell you that yes, you are right, even though you're not, because it just wants you to feel right so that you keep talking to it. It's a lot, man. That was a great pass, great route, great everything. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I don't know. I don't know that it will improve the game that much. Which, you know, even in this game, what I like about this game too, I've talked about it before, that lack of officials is kind of interesting. The lack of penalties. You know, you go offsides, that's pretty obvious. That's an obvious penalty. Stuff like delay of game, that's an obvious penalty. The stuff when it comes to holding and ticky-tack calls like that, that's where it gets tricky. And this game doesn't have, you don't worry about that in this game. You know, was it pass interference? Was it a good tackle? Was it a clean tackle? This game doesn't care. You know, you don't have the animations. Did the guy drop his hips while he was tackling? I don't know. It doesn't matter. And I think that's great. I don't have to worry about that. It's just, did the play work? Did it not work? That play worked. They're really carving me up on the ground, man. Like, what am I supposed to do here? They're just blocking me better up front than I can defeat. I'm gonna go tail. I have to stop their run game somehow. Maybe I should go 46. There we go. Maybe I don't have to stop the run game. Maybe I just have to stop the pass game by sending overloaded blitzes at them. Ray Woodland, another great player for me. Just really, really good players I've got on my team. I don't know, man. I don't know. If there's anybody watching, which I don't think there is, based on my YouTube stats, but if anybody has any ideas on should I switch over from the Bandits to another team, let me know what you think. Just drop, you can just give a comment like, hey, I would like to see you play with another team. Or, no, keep this team, you ninny. I might listen. I might. I also might not. Maybe I'll never play another game. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's right, run the clock out. It's 14-10. 4th and 30. We have driven them well back. I don't even want, no. You go ahead. I'm not even going to make you kick it to me. Send it into that. Man, they're just knife's edge with that clock. My goodness. Play clock and game clock are dead on. Halftime. There we go. There we go. 181 yards, 170 passing. That's where all my yardage is coming from. And I can't figure it out. I have 11 rush yards. 11. Henry King is averaging 2 yards per carry. That's insane. It's a travesty. That's a war crime. 14 yards by De La Oro. Okay, let's go into... I'm going to go... Why am I doing this? No. I should have... They're probably going to... Well, they might not run here. Good. Oof. Wow. But he hit that pass, didn't he? Man, hit that slant just like right between... Right in the gaps there in the coverage. That was That was pretty good. I got to give it to him. Not happy about that. First down play, 2nd and 7. That's 2nd and 3 now. Boom. Oh, man. That's why you have a Robert Mandu. Averaging 11 yards per carry. Guy's just smashing through. I'm going to go 46 here. Let's see if this does anything. If they run, I'm probably done. Oh, got it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Got my DT in open lane. Look at this. They're trying to split out to the side, but Adolphus is way too fast. Boom. Yeah. That was awesome. That was a 50-50 shot. If they had passed, I might have been in real trouble. They might have scored. But I figured with Robert Mandu running like he is, they were going to try something. They should have just gone straight up the middle. They might have had a chance there if they'd gone up the middle. But they didn't. And so here we go. They're running nickel on me. I call it inside zone. There's a chance this could work? No. Oh, no. Was that an inside zone? Because the guy... No, I think I called split trap. That's what happened. Let's go drag. Ooh, you got 85. They're not covering him on the outside very well. Oh, now 84's out there as well. You can do this. Oh, or you can pass to Addis. Wide open. That little cross route there really hurts him. I wonder how many times I could call that and get to completion. Huh. In coach mode. Come on, Henry King. Another 2 yards. I'm just going to keep calling this play. Like, at this point, what do I do to get this guy some yards? He just gets run down all the time. There we go. There's some yardage finally. 13 yards on that one. I'm going to call it again. I'm going to keep calling this. I'm going to see just how far can I push this envelope. Let's go, buddy. Oh, this time it was Kits. Winton Kits. Nice broken tackle there. Went 5 yards. Call outside zone again. Oh, boy. Yeah. As soon as I saw that motion, I was like, I couldn't call an audible though. All right, I'm gonna pass here. Gonna try to pass the ball because, whew, I should have probably tried to run it again just to confuse him. Maybe the AI was like, "Oh, you're gonna try that, huh? Well, nice job." 4th down. No, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I'm gonna go G down. Let's go zone dive. I want to go zone dive and see if you can actually get yardage here. I wonder if you can get it 1 yard. Can you get me 1 yard on this play? No. Nope. So dumb. Just dumb. Needs to be better push along my offensive line. And I don't know how to get that. Like, I've got guys in the 90s. And they're not getting any push. 0 push. Ugh. Drives me crazy. Nice job by Bayless there. He's a rookie, and again, excellent looking rookie. I think he just has 9 sacks on the year. Something like that. Like, that's what you want to see out of your rookies. Oof. Adolphus got to him that time. He needs to get the ball out quicker. I would be, if that were Lindo, I'd be freaking out. I'd just be screaming and throwing things. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Oh, man. We tried to get that one out quick. Got nothing. Let's go with a punt return. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left in the third. Trying to close out the regular season with a win. Boom. Okay. Although I will say, I think things have gotten better for me since I changed my center. Since I put my better center in. It does seem like a little bit of improvement there. Whew. I think one of the main things that I'm having an issue with is that Henry King does not break as many tackles as he should. Like, he really should break more tackles. He's got such massive strength and speed that... There we go. I just don't understand why he's not doing better. Let's go I-form. Let's go power. Let's see if this does anything. I doubt it will. Inside runs in this game are really tough to get anything on. Is that kids? Yeah. It's not even, yeah. I should have just snuck it. I would have had better success with a sneak. No. Let's do this. I'm just bored now. That's what always trips me up in these games. I get frustrated and bored, and then I try to go for it on fourth down, and that happens. I mean, if you can't get a 4th and 1, what are you even doing with your life? Why are you doing all this exercise to get that big and strong if you cannot convert 4th and 1? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Man. We're doing good up front. 3 sacks by... That's one weird thing, man. Kane Cassell has an inordinate number of sacks. I don't know how, or why, but that dude... Oh boy, they just beat me on a screen pass. Yeah, they destroyed me on a screen pass. That wasn't even close. There was nobody out there. I had one guy over the top, and it just... Yeah, right, buddy. Whew, Robert Mandu, that guy's killing me. Killing me. Well, now I'm behind again. It gives me something to work for. It gives me something to claw back from. 7 minutes, 53 seconds left. I'm down by 3. Well, if I get into field goal range this time and it's 4th down, I think I'll definitely take it. Malcolm Wheeler. And the other thing to remember is in this one there are goalposts that are at the front of the end zone. So, that's something, you know, in an emergency situation at the end of the game, if I'm at the 40-yard line and the ball's going to be hiked back to the 50-yard line, I might still be tempted to try to kick a field goal. because maybe there's a shot, a slim chance, that my inexplicably terrible kicker could hit that. 3rd and 10. Oh, they did a good job covering that screen pass. They really did. Can't complain about them. Not mad at them. Let's try this. What was really sad for me is that these are the situations that I get in when I feel like I cannot run the football. I'm throwing entirely too much. You know, I have no way of getting into 3rd and manageable a lot of times. It's either 1st down or 3rd down or punt, because if you can't run the football, I mean, what do? You have to throw the ball, and then that's a much lower percentage probability generally. Except in this game, you know, sometimes if running is an even lower percentage probability of getting yards, you're left with no alternative. Nice job, Trig. That saved us. That's what we needed right there. Look at him get in front of the pass. Strong safety, just playing his part like a champ. Yeah. Look at this. He comes over to double the outside guy and then comes under. Sees the ball being thrown. Just boom. That was so great. What a great play. That's how you zone up, my man. That is zone defense. That is awesome. Bro, just go up. That's the other thing, man, that drives me crazy. You know, these guys need to have some kind of flexibility to see what's in front of them and then avoid it, not run directly into it. It's crazy. Ugh. Good grief. I need you to throw the ball, bro. I need you to throw the ball. It's so ridiculous when you got a screen pass sitting there and you just hold on to the ball and take the sack like that. It's bad. You're bad. You're great. I take back what I said. Henry King is also great. There's nothing wrong with his game. I'm a bad coach. That's my problem. That's what's happening here. It's not about you guys. It's about me. It's about me being terrible at seeing the possibilities, potential, and playing to the potential rather than trying to play down to the situation. Lindo right over the middle to Wicks. I mean, just making things count. What was I complaining about? I was being a whiny baby. That's what was happening. My complaints were ridiculous, like me. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at this play. Look at my guard. This is one thing too that I wish, you know, guards. Yeah, he did a good job. It's almost like a double team right here. Bounce. Except he doesn't need to make. He should just like block and then block. And Henry King just gets right through that crease. That was great. Great play. And we're back in the lead. And now they've got to score a touchdown to get ahead. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay, there we go. Stop the run, man. Stop the run. Tiger one tail. All right, stepping up there, but the problem is that every time I do this, I can stop the run, but then if they pass over the middle like he's been doing it very well. They get 7-8 yards, and then on 3rd and 3, they make that, or the screen pass, they set up a screen and it murders me. They're doing a really good job blocking up front too. Like, their run blocking is exactly what I wish mine was. They're doing everything I wish I could do. It's hurtful, is what it is. They're mocking me. Oh, come on. Look at that. Look at the outside edge blocking on these passes. What is going on? Like, seriously. What? This guy's 69. This guy's what? 63, but he's got 81 skill. This guy's got what skill over here? 81. Okay. Kind of makes sense. Yeah. No, what's this guy? Crispin, he's got a 75 strength. He's nothing. Yeah, he's just not very good. So he gets blocked down. Okay, well, 21 yards. I don't know what to do. They're 40 yards away, 2 minutes left. Maybe having my second inside linebacker will be a help. But see, I just took my defensive tackle off the field, which I don't like doing, because he's a run stopper. I can't do that. I can't do that. It's bad policy. It's bad policy. I'm doing the wrong thing. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose this game. That hurt. That hurt. Like, they had him dead to rights, and he just hit a fullback. Somebody intercept the ball again. Please. Please. Please intercept the ball again. There we go. Or knock the ball down. That was good. Yeah. I'm going cover 3 here. But they beat that so frequently, I'm not sure that it's really going to help. Yep. Man, what in the world am I supposed to do? So now they're calling timeout. What do I even, do I go Lion 2? I'm going to go Leopard 0. I've got to try, I feel like my only option is to try to put pressure on him, to try to maybe sack him. But he's just killing me. Look at that. What in the world, man? What in the world? When I had too many guys off the field, they would just run straight through me. And then when I had enough guys up front, they just passed, they just destroyed my secondary. Killed my coverage. And it didn't matter what coverage I threw at him. Go, Wheeler. Go. Yeah, that's what we need right there. That's my rookie. That's my rookie cornerback, taking it all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That is incredible. I form weak. I'm going to go inside zone to the weak side. I want to run this clock down. And I want to be on the goal line. Oh, see, he definitely should take that side. I want to be, yeah, yeah. I want to be, like 0-0-0 on the clock when he kicks the ball. That's what I want. And if I lose, I lose. But hopefully he'll go into the. Oh man, come on. Like, he's throwing with 6 guys in his face every time. It's pretty stupid. It's, yeah, it's disturbing is what it is. Okay, see if you can complete a pass here and get us at least closer. Okay, we may have scored too quickly there, but I'll take it. Look at this. Oh my goodness, what happened? Sever goes inside, and this guy just beats his man. Just destroys. See, this is something that this game could stand to change too. This guy needs to come out of his stance and run with this guy up the field at this point. This right here needs to turn into man coverage. And that's one thing that this game hasn't figured out how to do. Turn that into man coverage. Back here, what's going on? Like, this guy, anyway. Well, he would have probably followed this guy up if he saw. Okay. So he just saw where the ball was going. Yeah, that's what happened. The ball was thrown by the time he made that move. And so he was following him back. Okay. Okay. He just had a little hitch step. Okay. That makes sense, actually. That's not a big deal. But the outside corner should have turned that into man coverage earlier. He should have been like, okay, this guy's going vertical. I'm going to follow him. Follow him up. That's fine. That was the problem. But the linebacker on the tight end, that was fine. That was perfectly logical. Okay, De La Oro. Oh, great. Like I said, we may have scored too quickly. Give them a chance to run it back. 24 seconds left. They only have to get to like the 35, maybe. Yeah, maybe the 35. 42, no. They could get to like the 45 and be in range. They're almost in range now. 19 seconds left. What do I do here? I'm gonna go cheat or run. My best hope here is that somebody can get a sack, man. Somebody just sacked this QB. Nope. Okay. So that's the 43. 14 seconds left. They got no timeouts left, so I bet they're going to have to take a field goal here, right? No, they can't. What am I thinking? They can't take a field goal here. Because they have to get a touchdown. They have to get a touchdown. Oh, and Melquan Wheeler picks it off. Oh, making it even tougher for me to leave this team for another next season. Can I accept a job with another team in another league when I've got my rookie free safety playing like that? I've got a chance, a slim chance, but a chance to draft Aloha Macchiato to the Bandits next season. Maybe that's what I should do. Ooh, boy. Oh, I thought they were going to pick that. Make the game even more terrifying. Alright, 4 seconds left. Run this ball. See if I can get Henry King, I don't know, more than 40 yards rushing. Ooh, they got to him quick, but 36 yards. Okay. Anyway, that's tragic. That's pathetic. 275 passing, 41 rushing. Yeah. They had 3 turnovers, that's what killed them. Because in a lot of ways they outplayed me. Addis, okay, he had 2 TDs. I could kind of see that. Great receiver. Great receiver. Wow. 3 TDs, 1 pick, 65%. 11 yards per attempt. And over here, not as good. 66%. 2/3 of his passes, but only 7 yards and 3 picks, 2 TDs. This guy got 2 yards per carry. This guy got 7, and so did this guy. Just carved me up on the ground. Oof. Klinger, good job. Oh, on this side though, Addis, yep, and then Sever also. Yep. Big long touchdown at the beginning. I've got great guys, man. And these guys are second-year players. So is this guy. So is this guy. I've got a young receiving crew. This is my oldest guy. I mean, these guys are primed for the future. And then Cassell, 3, 1. I mean, how many? Wheeler, my rookie. Big return, plus a pick. Trigg, 3rd-year player. Flynn, 2nd-year player. I've got a great team. I've built a good team. Do you really want to leave that behind? 31-yard average. 15-yard average. Ah, man. End this game. Let's go down here to the league. Wrap up the regular season. Simulate week. Pocatello won 29-16. Sweet Geneva. The Bandits make tackles. Fans rejoice. Coach Carson has fallen short of even the lowest expectations. Oh, Coach Carson, your seat, it is hot. You are on the lava seat. Eliezer Lawrence won the most valuable player. 62% completions, but 5,346 yards, 38 TDs, 8 picks. He didn't complete a lot of passes, but the ones he completed, he made them count. Over here, Eliezer Lawrence of the Reno Wise Guys, again, Offensive Player of the Year. Atanasia Giles was Defensive Player of the Year. 121 tackles, 1 interception, and 9 sacks. This guy, by the way, is a Reggie White ratings clone, I believe. Keith Capasso, the only thing here is he didn't have enough sacks for a Reggie White season. Capasso, Abilene Byrne, Rookie of the Year. He rushed as a 4-yard average, 1,187 yards and 9 touchdowns. That's pretty good. Keith Capasso is a really good rookie. Man, he was great. He was good in Bayshore, and he's good in Legend Bowl. Gundar Sharkowski, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah, you can see that. Nathan Kapanui, Deerville Heroes, Kicker of the Year. Did okay. 81% field goal percentage is not great, but he had a 52 long. Maybe he's very popular. I don't know. Oh wow, the Fort Myers bat raise. Ruben Trujillo, doing good. Doing good. We're going to get to the playoffs, but I want to look at the stats. League leaders. Yards. Lawrence, obviously. Then we had Sykes, Street, Holland, Leach, McKeska, Cephas Doolittle. Where's Lindo? How far down? Oh, he's not that far down. But 65%, 41-51. And 9 yards per attempt. 26 TDs, 8 picks. That's a solid season. That's a solid season. Look out here, Candy. Wow. Look at that. 18-29, 17-85. Now these guys are. Look at this. How are these guys having such a good year? And I can't get more than 2 yards a carry. Doesn't make sense. Yardage, Burns, Van Horn. Look at these. Man, had a lot of 1,000-yard receivers. Did pretty well there. Addis was one of them. 2nd-year receiver. Just going crazy. TDs? Haben. Yeah. Dude, a touchdown machine. Absolute touchdown machine. But look at the yards per attempt here. Well, that's the problem. You can't eliminate certain levels. So anyway, of the yardage guys, Addis had one of the highest average per catch with 18 of those who qualify. Yeah, I think he had the highest. Wow, Sharper had 17. Yeah, Addis may have had the highest of those, in his catch range. That's good. That's good. Cassell once again, sack leader. Look at that, 25 sacks this year. Basically he's chasing his own records at this point. Only 24 tackles for loss. He hits the quarterback, and that's all. Interceptions, Swiatek, Parkins, you know, typical names. These guys are great. But where's my guy? Oh, there's Danico Fatral from Waldport. And there's Rolf from Waldport. Wheeler, my rookie. Malcolm Wheeler. He's 6'8", 229. That's a big old free safety out there. That's a tall, skinny safety. Yeah. TDs, still only Tutson. And that was against me. He picked that off. He has 14 sacks too. 14 sacks, 2 picks, and a TD. Harwood, yep. Isnard had the best percentage. Yep. Actually, Murray did, but Isnard had way more attempts. He was probably the best kicker, actually. He also had long of 55. Yeah, he had the longest as well. He should have gotten the kicker of the year. I think the panel of judges, they did it incorrectly. They didn't know what they were talking about, as usual. Wow, Bowie had 3 kickoff returns for TDs. Alaviso had 2. What about wow, Nita, Mason, and all these guys had some too. Wheeler had 1. Nice, great season. On to the playoffs next. Take it easy.